just actually like posted on Facebook something I rarely do. How are you guys today? It's been a few days since I've come up. I've had like, oh shit. No, that's not what I meant to click. I've been like away from the house. Oh, what the fuck? Is it even okay? What? All right. We'll come back to this screen so I don't forget about it. Let me put you guys on the top and maybe pop the chat out. Maybe that'll help me look at the chat. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just trying to get myself situated. We got to do something about this music. I have to figure the music thing out. I need to find a station that is like, I mean, I have a trance station, but I'm going to get flagged for that, like, left and right. I need to do good research and, like, other than no copyright sounds, you know? I get so tired of no copyright sounds. I feel like I know, like, every song, you know? I need, like, something like that that's just, like, no words. Just music. But this isn't like, I can't work to this music. I have to have something more more upbeat than that. I'm just gonna kind of look here for a second. I probably should have done this before I loaded, but hey, we aren't professionals here. Yeah, probably so. The almond milk is in there. It is delicious in cereal. It doesn't even taste like anything different than regular milk. These children. Hi, Chaos. How are you? Is this better? This is going to put me to sleep, I think. I need something like boom, boom, boom. You know, like I need some like good work music. Because I'm stoned. I don't need slow music. Like something that's like semi hardstyle or something, you know. I know hardstyle's not in these days, but and something preferably live so we don't get commercials every 5 seconds. We'll try the first thing that pops up. See what this is. Is this nice? Nobody's coming to look at my stream. Almond milk is better than regular milk in cereal. Tell them to just eat it and shut up. I know, right, Ems, when we were kids, if we would have been like, is there any more milk? My mom would have been like, put water in it. Just kidding. My mom wouldn't have said that. Ken's mom might have said, put water in it. My mom would have been like, oh, we'll run right away to go get some more milk. Yeah, but I have to drink almond milk now because regular milk wants to try to kill me. Okay, so let me close these. I know. Blasphemy. I guess this will be okay. Let me see if I can like turn it down one more notch. So there. Perfect. Like perfect. I don't even know what today is. Today's Thursday. Great. Just perfect. I just bought coconut milk because I wanted to try to make the pink drink from Starbucks. Because I'm tired of giving Starbucks $10 every day. So I went to try it. I went on TikTok and I got a bunch of like pink drink recipes. All coconut milk. So I have groceries coming this afternoon. And so like my strawberries and passion tea and all that bullshit is coming. It's good in smoothies. I'll try it. I have a NutriBullet, so everything I make goes in the NutriBullet with ice. I can't always say that it's healthy though, But it is much better than the blender, that's for damn sure. You get your correct consistency of slush mixture. I'm trying really hard, guys, to get these orders done, but it is not happening quickly like I always hope for. At this point, I am way late on all of my projects. They're all delayed. And I feel like I'm kind of in a stressful mode. I got new weed last night and it's kind of making me different. It's making me feel a little different. So if I don't seem like myself, that's probably why. And I just woke up not that long ago. So you're getting like wake up voice. But I'm like really stressed out. Yeah, I'm not accepting any more customs. I'm not. I'm gonna be taking a break from custom work until the fall. So right now I'm just finishing the orders that I currently have, trying to finish the orders I currently have, and then I'm done accepting orders. But if you would like to be added to the waiting list, you can fill out my order form. And that'll put you next in line on the list. And the list is long, just to let you know. But I would jump on it. Like if you're thinking that you might want to hire me later on this year, get on it now because it's gonna get longer. I'm struggling, guys. I'm like, I don't know how to explain. I don't know what the right words are to say to like get people to understand, but I'm really struggling. If you go to my website, I've hidden my order form because I literally do not want, I don't want the anxiety. Like, it's giving me kind of anxiety. So I've hidden it from myself so I'm not constantly looking at it. But if you go to the blog and then you go down to order form and you click that, you can find the link for my order form. Oh, what's your name in SL, hon? So I can at least confirm that it's there. So I can make sure that you're on a waiting list. And if you've already told me this before, I'm sorry if I forgot. I'm just kind of like not really like I don't know. I'm Alley Cat. Where are you at? Let me see. You're not on this list. Let me look on one of my others. Waiting list. Would you have filled it out under a different name? Because I feel there was one of these that had two names on it and I had accidentally deleted it. I have an Allie on here, but not Alley Cat. I have Allie McCannally. McCannally? I don't know how you say that. I'm kind of scared that... Okay, that's you? Okay. I'm going to also write on here who you are from YouTube so I don't... So if you mention this to me again and I go looking, I remember. Mac Can Alley. Sure. Okay. Well, I'm going to butcher it every single time. I'm going to just write that you're Java Sims from YouTube. Because I know we'll probably say this again, and I'll probably say the same thing, and then... Oh, why did I do it like that? I'm such an idiot. Hold on. I don't know why I did that. Let's do it this way. Yeah. I appreciate you saying that though, that it's worth it and all that kind of stuff. But I need to hear positive things. Like, I don't like it if people, when people come off like they're kissing my butt. I'm not saying that you are. But at the same time, I need to hear like positive things because my brain right now is so incredibly negative that I'm having a hard time getting out of that space. I'm hoping that my break will like free me of this because it's not good. I'm not doing like good mental health wise. And it's like I feel bad. Like I feel like start message you randomly tell how amazing you are. I feel like I shouldn't be this way, you know? Like I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I feel like, you know, because I do not want to cry, but I might. Just to let you know, I might actually burst out in fucking tears. Because it's like, I just don't know what's wrong. Like, I don't know what's wrong in my head. Why do I keep going this way every day? And it's like, I shouldn't feel like this because let me just show you something. And maybe you guys can help me through it, you know? There's not a lot of people here. I don't think a lot of people are gonna show for whatever. But say like that's one waiting list and this is the second waiting list. I mean, that's a lot of people, you know? That's more than a month's worth of work. This one alone is more than a month. That one's that's about a month. I can accept probably all those people and get them all done in a month. This one might have to do like half-seas or whatever. So it's like you look at all this stuff and you read messages every day. People are like freaking out because you're going to take a break and they're like, oh my God, I'll pay double if you can just do it now. And it's so incredibly, I should be happy and I'm not, you know? I should be ecstatic. I should feel like super grateful that people after 3 years still want to work with me but I don't feel it. Like it's just not there. And every time I work on somebody's order, they don't like it. They don't like what I've come up with and it's like, I'm just stuck. I feel like I'm stuck right now, you know? I don't know if like you guys ever feel like that, but if you do and you think that you're the only one that feels stuck, you're not the only one because I feel stuck. I'm just trying so hard. I'm relying on outside stuff I feel too much, like free pick. I'm like relying on it so much to help us spark an idea because I don't naturally have the idea anymore. I did at the beginning. But I don't now. I can't sit here and just be like, oh, the name of your store is Astara. I totally know what to do. And go in Photoshop and do it. Like I have to look for hours on these sites just to see one thing that might pop an idea in my head. That's not good, man. I'm a graphic designer. I'm not supposed to be I'm supposed to be the person making this stuff for other people to look at, to get inspired by. I'm not supposed to be relying so heavily, but I just don't have the ideas. They're just not there. They're just not there. So I'm hoping my break will actually help get me back into a constant creative, you know? I need a constant creative again because I'm just not, I don't have it. So whatever anybody thinks, you know, whatever anybody thinks about me, they're like, oh, you know, you're such a great designer, you're such a great artist, and we want to hire you. I'm like super sad because whatever you like about my work, it's not there right now. And it makes me feel bad because people keep saying, "Oh yeah, well, like we want to hire you," and I should be so ecstatic about that. I should be like, "Oh well, shit, I'm gonna go on a break. I'm gonna go on a vacation. I'll be back in the fall. We could do it, you know." And I'm not. I'm like, "Oh, I hope I come back. Like, I hope I can find my inner child artist, and I can come back." That's what I'm hoping. So it's like I'm not making any promises to anybody for concerning my return. I'm not making like I'm not setting any dates. People want to know if I'm thinking September or November, and I know they need to know that kind of information because all of their stuff is like on a time, it's on a time frame. So I understand why people have to inquire about that stuff, but I'm just having a really hard time answering these questions because I don't know. I don't know. Let me read what you guys are saying because I don't want to lose you. I don't want to sit here and get so overworked and upset, but I think it's important to talk about this stuff because I was sitting here and I'm feeling so incredibly bad. But I was like, I feel like I need to talk about it because I don't think I'm the only person in SL that is feeling this way. Like, it's just becomes a lot and I can't. It's becoming very hard for me to keep going this way. But Ems, you know me more than probably anybody that's watching this stream. Do you think it's a bad thing that I do change it up so much? Because you know my whole career. You know it from all the way back to Alter Ego to now. Do you think that it's weird that my whole journey has been kind of unstable? It hasn't stayed the same. You don't think that's weird? I just feel fucked up, I just feel fucked up. And it's like I've had breaks. I haven't really been at home. Ken's had doctor's appointments and we've been kind of going out during the day to get me like away from the computer and just kind of enjoy the outside because now it looks like COVID is ramping up again and like there's way more cases in Texas than there has been in like the past few months. So I don't know, like, if they're going to lock us down again. So we're trying to go out and have, like, a little bit of breaking and enjoy the outside before, something really bad happens there with that. And I'm not sitting here 24/7 trying to design something anymore. I am getting out and getting away and trying to have a break. And you would think by the time I got home, I'd have some kind of ideas, and I just sit here like this with this on my screen for hours, and I'm just like, I don't even know what you're doing. I don't even know anymore. And it doesn't really help that it's all being declined. So it's like, I don't even know what to do. What I am able to actually work on and produce for somebody is not good enough. That means that's something bad with me, man. I'm supposed to be the one impressing people, and I'm not. They're just like, I don't know who designed this, but tell them to bring Toxxic back. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm not myself at all. And but it's been like this for a long time, It's not getting better. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just scared. I don't know. I think I'm just scared because like I also think because like too I'm like the only person doing this kind of work for Second Life. I don't think there were two other guys doing graphic design a couple years ago, but I don't know what the fuck happened because they don't really post new stuff anymore, you know. Either they got a hold of some really big projects and they don't take customs anymore, or they're just like, fuck this shit, and they're out. I don't know what happened to those guys. So, to my knowledge, I'm pretty much the only person that's doing this stuff. So, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that. I still enjoy being that. It's just like, I'm coming to a point where I don't know how to. It's almost getting too big. It's getting too big. And I really can't do it all by myself, but I don't want to hire anybody either. So it's like, it's really hard. It's like, how do you organize this when it gets this big? I don't know. So I'm afraid to switch gears because I'm afraid of losing everything that I've built here because this has been no fucking cakewalk either. Having nobody really to look towards to kind of mimic and like follow in footsteps and shit like that for graphic design for Second Life. I'm just doing it like the way I would do it if it was my store. You know, that's how I figured out how to do all this stuff. Just like, just design it like as if it was my own. Should come out really cute, you know, because everybody always said that my stuff was really cute. So I'm just listening to what other people say. I'm not trying to be like stuck up on my work. I don't know. I just think it's something that it's important to talk about because if I'd have sat here and kept thinking how I was thinking, I'd have completely spun out of control. Like, and it was kind of that way yesterday. I had something happen yesterday that is so fucking out of line, and I have to like say like it's getting harder to work in Second Life. It's getting harder to deal with the people that are playing Second Life. Like, I know as designers, we have always complained about how. I don't know why this is flagging everything you say, Ems. Is it because you're cursing? You didn't even curse in that at all. Oh, shit. It's blocking you for saying shit. I wonder if I can change that. I should just make you a moderator so then you say whatever you want. But it is getting harder to deal with people in Second Life. Like, the type of people that play Second Life are different than what we're playing in previous years. And we always had problems with people. We've always had problems with people. But I feel like for some reason I'm getting an extreme amount of fucking dickheads in my box every day. So, I'm gonna start ignoring everybody. I'm gonna channel my inner Truth Hawks and not answer one fucking IM. Like, forever. I mean, I try to be like, because I feel bad. I see customers complaining on Facebook, and they're like, all the designers and creators are such assholes. And I'm like, hey, you have no fucking idea how rude some of y'all are. Like, I just think, I don't know. Like, you just want to ruin my fucking day. And you do. Every single time you open your mouth. So, it's like, so I feel bad. And then, you know, people who contact me, they need help. They're clicking on the wrong goddamn name, number one, to report a problem. It's not even my store. I probably made the mesh, but it's not my store. Or they're contacting me because they're watching the Bosch tutorials from fucking 14 years ago and they need help with texture. You know, so I see that and my first instinct is to help people. Oh, sure, yeah, this will just take a few minutes. You're not doing anything anyways, just staring at your fucking computer and crying like a baby. So you might as well just help this person. Maybe they'll appreciate it and say thank you, and you'll feel better. No. That's never how it goes. It's never how it goes. So I'm to the point where like I love helping people though. I really love helping people because I know there's not a guide for Second Life. And I know I have answers. Like I was new one time. I remember how all that was. I can totally help people, but I cannot help people who are going to continue to be complete fucking dicks to me. I am not doing any. I can't. I can't. Yeah, people. I don't even know. Bratty's not even really the right word. It's like worse than that. But how do you know, Ems? How do you know? You know, they approach you all nice and shit, like they're gonna be somewhat normal, and then somewhere in the conversation, it goes really south, and all I'm trying to do is help. So I think really probably what the best thing for me to do is just channel truth. And I have to use truth because he don't ever answer IMs, ever. I've played this game for 12 years. I've contacted truth probably 10 times in my 12 years and never got a goddamn response. So I'm just using him as an example because I think he just notoriously does not fucking care. It's like it's his policy. Don't answer IMs. Fuck these people. Everything that they need is out. Buy my fucking hair, fuck you. That's like the vibes that I get. I don't know him, so I'm just saying that's the vibes that I get, and I need those vibes in my life. Like, I just need them. So I want to tell you guys what happened last night, just like as an example, and I was totally going to rant about this on Facebook, but then I thought, well, some things are happening. Like some things are happening that I'm not going to discuss that part because I don't like calling people out directly on my channel. I know people really want me to do that shit, but I'm not going to. So last night I'm sitting here and I was working on finishing Astara, and I've been logged into Second Life lately because I like standing on my land and listening to the music. I don't know. Every once in a while I kind of click back and mess with Toxic's like outfit or something like that. But I'm not really doing very much of anything else in SL. Just kind of standing around, right? So my avatar is in world. And sure, whenever I talk about this, someone might be like, "Well, don't log in anymore." Well, let me tell you, if I stop logging in, I'm gonna quit this game, and then none of y'all gonna ever see me again. You see me on like Creative Market or Free Pick selling shit, but you ain't gonna see me doing nothing in here. So I have to trying to keep myself somewhat interested in the game itself, you know. So I'm sitting on my platform and I'm working. Somebody IMs me. Say, "Hey, Toxic, I found these. I can even show you. I think I'm logged in right now. I am. Hang on a second. Let me close all this. They sent me a Gaiazo of this, and they're like, "Hey, we saw these. I saw these neon words, but all your stores are closed in World, and I don't see them for sale on Marketplace." Literally said, "Can I have a copy of them?" They didn't say, "Can I buy them from you?" They just said, "Can I have a copy of them?" And so I kind of ignored that because I thought maybe English isn't their first language, and, you know, they would gladly pay for it if I said, "Oh, yeah, they're for sale here. I'll just..." No, they just said, "Can I have a copy of them?" So I was like, okay, well, actually, they're not for sale. And I was like, I'm giving them, the reason why you see them out on the grid right now, because I'm giving them as a gift to my custom clients because I'm late. I'm trying to give them something extra to go along with it. It's a gift. They're not for sale, period. That, you know, I didn't have to go in and explain why they're a gift for some people, and I'm not just going to give them to anybody. I don't know. This is me. I'm socially weird, right? So he was like, "Yeah, so I don't understand why you can't just give them to me because you're not even selling them in the first place. You're giving them away." And I was like, "Well, I mean..." So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I don't really know what to say to you, but they're not for sale and I'm not going to give them to you. Listen, I have never seen this person's name. I have no chat history with them. I have no idea who they are, right? No idea. And he goes, "Why you always got to be a fucking cunt, Toxxic?" And I'm just like, "What?" Like I completely fucking flew off the handle. Like, who are you? What are you talking about always? And just because I don't want to give you something that I'm giving like as a gift to my clients who are what the fuck? Like I flipped the fuck out. Like I should have just I did block. I didn't say anything back after the cunt comment. The last thing I said is that these are not for sale. That's it. And then he was like, "Oh, well, I always gotta be a cunt, Toxxic." And I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" You know, like it. I did block this person, and then I told my best friend. I was just like, "This is the kind of shit I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. Like I can't." I can sit here and block people all day, but it doesn't mean that whatever they said to me doesn't like strike the mental chord, you know? And it's just like bing, and then, you know, you've just got me enraged because I don't feel like I'm a freaking I hate that word. I hate that word. Even when I'm talking to my Australian friends, I'm like, "Can you not say that in front of me?" I just hate that word. In America, that's worse than being called a bitch. Which if you said out Toxxic, why you gotta be a bitch all the time? And be like, "Because that's my middle name, motherfucker." But if you call me the C word, I like lose my crap. But like, I don't know, you know? I don't know who these people are. I don't know who these people think they are. I don't deserve that, man. Just because you don't get what you want. I don't know. This grid is getting harder and harder to work on. And not so much in the products form of it. It's getting harder to deal with the people. The people are awful. They're awful. And I don't know if the reason why they do this is because somebody out there is giving them what they want. You know? I'm not sure if that's like what's happening, if they go out there and they bully another designer, because some designers are so incredibly socially awkward, more than I'm turning into. And I'm just thinking they probably go hide in a bunker if anybody even says hi to them. Like, I don't know how other designers are taking it when you're some person just ends up in your box and then they end up just completely going apeshit crazy on you just because you didn't get them what you want. I mean, sure, we can say keep blocking them, and I do. But the words still hurt. They still hurt. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of dealing with it. It's like, oh man, I don't want to give you the fucking letters, bro. Fuck off. I guess I'm being a total C word. Nah, it doesn't. Yeah, muting them does not fix the issue. And I don't know if talking about it will fix any issues either, because I think these people are just inherently dicks. You know, they're just, I don't know what's happening. I know the internet is a crazy place. Like, there's probably worse websites or worse things that you can go and play other than Second Life. I'm sure. But I'm in Second Life. This is the world that I deal with. I'm knee deep in it. And it's really hard to deal with. And then I read on Facebook, like, a couple of weeks ago, a guy that I don't know if you guys, like, the store Infinite. But, I don't know what his fucking name is anymore. I think he's Dom Daddy in Second Life. But he said that he doesn't understand. Like, he keeps seeing posts and stuff from different designers that are like, they might be sympathy seeking posts, because they've gotten into an argument or a fight with a customer or whatever. And he's like, I've never had a problem with any of my customers. And that is amazing to me. Yes, that's amazing to me because I've always had problems with customers. But I just think it's probably something that I attract. So, good for him for never having problem with customers. I hope you never do, because it's not fun. But some of the stuff that I deal with just comes at me left field, I don't even do anything. I just say, no, I'm not going to give you something for free, and you just completely flip out on me. And then some people, it doesn't just stay in Second Life that they're flipping out. They go on Facebook and they try to call me out on Facebook. And then other people who have problems are just like, yeah, I've had problems with her before too. That's just known if you work with her. And I'm like, but you guys don't even know what he tried to do. You don't even know. And same with the other people too. Probably a bunch of crazy people jumping up on a post talking about how I reacted to their crazy fucking bullshit, like, I don't know how anybody else reacts. That's what I would like to know, but you don't ever see designers talking about this. You don't, unless you get into like a private phone call and everybody starts de-stressing, and the call is the only time that you're ever going to hear that people are severely mistreated in the game for just trying to help somebody, or for just answering the fucking IM, because you're trying to not be that designer that doesn't answer. You're trying to be customer service, trying to help people, like, you get treated like shit for it. So hopefully that I stop thinking about what happened last night, because I was like, wow, man, why did you have to go there? Excuse me. And second, who the fuck are you? Talking about always. I did find the name inside my TR events group. So it could just be somebody who follows. Could be somebody, fucking could be on the stream right now for all I know. Who knows where people see me, and then, wherever my quote unquote bad behavior is being displayed. I don't fucking know, man. I was just like, how does everybody else deal with this? Aside from just muting, and maybe that, I don't know, are people going off on these people? Like, I just don't have the energy to go off on people anymore. So I usually just mute and just be like, okay, crazy, go take your fucking medication. But for some reason, this one, I think it was just like icing on the cake, because I was already feeling beat and defeated. And here he comes talking about, oh, can I have these neon fucking, man, these neons, goddamn, these neons are awful. Like, they're bringing out some really seriously crazy fucking people. Hang on, Ems, you cussing too much. Hang on a second. Oh, now you got Java. She cussing a lot, so it's flagging everything you guys are saying. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So maybe it's something that I have to work on, and I definitely will on my break. Maybe I need to work on how to deal with entitled people. Because the entitled people are not going to stop being entitled. We can't tell Karen to stop being fucking Karen. They're still going to exist. I have to change my reaction and my thought process on dealing with entitled people, I guess. But I just feel like I'm going to have the whole fucking grid muted. By the time next year rolls around, everybody's going to be muted in SL. I don't know. It's not my normal people that act like that usually. It's strangers. It's people that I don't even have chat history with. You're called toxic for a reason, but own that shit. It was for something completely different, actually, but I'm sure it happens to a lot of people. I know, I just wish people would talk about it. That's what I'm saying. Is like, if it happens to you, be more forthcoming with your experiences. So, like, other people like me don't think that it's like only happening to me. And it is very easy to get lost in that it's only happening to me because I'm just in this computer so much. Like, it really is like an alternate universe type of thing. It's when I back away from the computer and I'm away from for a couple hours, I'm like, yeah, fuck that guy. Go eat a dick, bro. But when you're in it, when it's happening, it's completely different feeling. You get totally bent out of shape. Like, you're just like, wow, what did I do? I really, by telling you can't have what you want, bitch, you're gonna call me and freak. I don't. it was a rough night. And the conversation wasn't even very long. That's all he had to say. I just wish like that one person that just comes at you and just like, bah, hits you on the side of the head doesn't actually affect anything that you do. But it does. It totally does for me. You can tell me till you are blue in the face to ignore it. I cannot ignore it. I can't ignore it. That's not something that I could ignore. Hang on a second, guys. I'm gonna go back and look at this because I need Flickr Marketplace Landmark Group. Where's my chat so I can type that in there real quick? I need to type this in so I can look at it. Flickr Marketplace Landmark Group. Sorry, disregard that. I just need to cover the screen and 1 second here. I'm sorry I'm not really doing anything on the screen. I mean, this is just, I just need to get this out of my head. All right, Flickr. Where are you, Flickr? Here we go. Oh, fuck me. That is not in the right place. God damn it. Hang on. Nope. Everything's broken. Let's go up here. Flickr Marketplace Landmark Group. I really need to find another group icon. That one looks like MySpace. Like maybe it is. Let me see. People icon. Still no cool people icons. One sec, y'all. I'm on my private screen looking for people icons that don't look stupid. I'm gonna go to flat icon. Yeah. Don't ignore it, just process it. Understand that it's not you, it's them, and then move the frick on. I'll try. So I feel like that I'm probably gonna be experiencing this kind of Karen. I mean, can we even call him a Karen? What are they calling the male Karen? I mean, it was a guy avatar. It's probably a woman behind the computer because the emotional unstableness there was high. But I feel like I'm probably going to get into this more because I plan on doing full perm. I plan on switching like everything to just making pre-made digital goods that are full perm that people in Second Life can use as however they please. So I kind of have a feeling that these kind of people are like a dime a dozen, you know? So I should probably figure out how to deal with it. I mean, you would think I'm going to be 12 years old in the game on August 1st. you would think after 12 years you would have this mastered, but I don't. It's still, it's fucking hot. It's awful. It's awful to sit around and read. And just to be treated that way when you're you answered the IM even though you didn't fucking want to, and B, you just didn't want to give your product away for free to a complete fucking stranger, and then you just flip the fuck out. Like, I wouldn't even give that to a friend. Like, I haven't given those to anybody. Like, just the people I have orders for. That's it. So it's like my friends haven't even gotten those, you know? So what makes you think person who I've never talked to before, maybe they watched the stream and they talked to me, but I don't know who that person was. It's just rough, man. This is rough. People are crazy. Like, y'all gotta get you're gonna really have like a rough time in Second Life. If you start Second Life and you're a softie, you're gonna have to toughen yourself up pretty quick, because I don't think I'm a softie. I think as I get older, I thought like whenever you get older, you're supposed to be giving less fucks. I gave less fucks when I was younger, and now it's like everything hurts. Thanks, menopause. Like, everything hurts my feelings. I'm like way more sensitive than I used to be. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, they're Kevin's. Well, this guy was Kevin's master. He was the king of all Kevins. He was a total Kevin. I would probably die in a zombie apocalypse. I would be the first one to go. I'm really fat and I can't run very fast, and they would eat me and kill me. You'll be like, take some weed, Toxxic, run! Speaking of, I might go hit that again because it's kind of wearing off. We don't need it to wear off because then I'll just like, I'm not good coming down. I'll be like, okay, well, nice chat, bye. So let me do that real quick while I think of something else, because I think this looks stupid. It's just the unpacker, it just doesn't, it's not going to look good with, I don't know. Would it be better if they, oh, maybe I could make them like circles or something right here. All right, can you give me a second? I love these conversations with you too. Okay, when I go offline, I usually feel better because I've like vented, but then I start, then I start overthinking what I said, and I'm like, should I have said that? Does that make me look like a puss? Did I talk too much shit about that one thing? And then sometimes I go back and delete them because I'm just like, yeah, I think I probably said too much because I'm stoned when I'm up here talking. I'm just sitting here working, but I'm high. But then I'm like, did I say too much? I know, but I'm not gonna try to. I'm not gonna. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't go to my friends and be like, wah, in their box. There's only one person I do that to. Bless her. But I'm not gonna do that for like. I'm not that person. I'm just not that person. I'll sit here and I like wallow in it by myself. I usually don't hit anybody up. Yeah, Nana, that might be okay. It might be. But it's like, I've had employees before do my customer service for me because that's the part that I'm not super good with. It didn't work out. Just put it this way. It didn't really work out, and it was like, it's best for you just to do this yourself, because also too, it really kind of screwed up because people don't want to talk to an assistant or a customer service rep. They want to talk to me all the time. So it got really hard. You know, it's like, oh, you're going to have to go talk to this person anyways. And it's like, whatever got lost in translation with my assistant and the client, I have to go and like redo everything and try to figure out what they talked about. And like, you know, everybody kind of understands conversation differently. So it just turned out not really working very well. I've been thinking about just making everything go to email instead of talking to people on SL, instead of talking to people on Discord, and just make everybody go through email. Like, maybe not my personal email that I usually use. I have like thousands of other ones that I could use, but everybody's conversation has to go through email, and then that just is the way it is. And then that would help streamline things, I think. I tried to do Discord, but the problem with making everything go through Discord is everybody keeps changing their name. So they'll hit me up and be like, hey, is my order ready? And I'm like, I don't know who you are. There's no chat history because you changed your freaking name. Like, same with Second Life. If you change your name in Second Life and you hit me up, there's no past chat history. So we've lost everything that we talked about. And you have an order on my schedule. So, yeah, I'm always like, who is this? So then I thought maybe to streamline it a little better, I can just do email. Because then, like, nobody can see if I'm online right then. So I'm going to be responding immediately, you know? There are different things that I can do to switch it up, I think. I don't know if that's if I return. If I jump back into this fucking weird place to work. It's crazy because, like, I've been doing this work for 3 years. Almost 4. Almost 4 years. So you would think by now, like, I would have figured out a system that works. But it's like the people keep changing. The kind of people I'm dealing with keep changing. So therefore, my business is, like, ever changing. You know? It just keeps something... it just keeps changing. Like, what might work 1 month will not work with the next month of people. For whatever reason, those people are way different than the ones previous. So I have to change up, like, how I do things. Like, I used to... and I might do this again because I can definitely see a difference. I used to, when I did consultations, like, I charged people for the consultation. You had to pay 5,000 lindens in order to talk to me. And that basically gave you 2 hours of talk time with me. And so we could discuss, like, your order and your plans and your thoughts, and sit down and go to your store and look around and look at swatches. You know, it's a complete meeting, and I charge people $5,000 for it. And I stopped doing that because I had that nervous breakdown last year. And then when I came back, I had a fuck ton of people on the waiting list. And I was just trying to get to people as fast as I could. So I waived the consultation fee and tried to be easier for people to contact. Like, I made myself pretty much available 24 hours a day. You just had to let me know, like, I don't know, what time SLT you could be on. And if it was 3 o'clock in the morning and I was asleep, I got up and came and met you. You know, it was more like I tried to be there for the customers and not really give too much shits about me or whatever, you know. It's trying to be more flexible for people. but I think that that opened the door for a bunch of yahoos to get in, you know? A bunch of people who were not serious about really hiring me. Maybe they would go through the process of like talking to me and yeah, they would get their order scheduled, but they were flakes, you know? They weren't actually really serious about it. Like a lot of those orders ended up getting canceled and, you know, refund or whatever, you know, so I lost a bunch of those orders too. So I think by having that consultation fee in place, it weeds out the people who are going to do that to me, who are not really serious. Like they might go through the consultation process, but if something goes awry in the order, they're not actually going to work and try to save it. They just quit the order. And then I'm a big fucking bitch and whatever, you know, don't work with her. She's awful. And I'm whatever. I had a lot of those people, but I pretty much opened the floodgate and didn't like screen anybody. I just let them all in. So that's probably mistake number one. That's going to get fixed whenever I come back. It has to go back to some kind of filtration system. You know, because I think we have, like I've said it before, we have kids playing SL. They're not serious. They're just playing, you know. They don't really, I don't think they really understand that these are real businesses in here. I think they just think that they're playing an upgraded version of The Sims and, you know, and it's like, they just don't get it. It's not serious. It's a game. Totally a game. And I don't want to work with those people, you know. I don't want to work with that. I don't care if you're a kid. You got to be a mature person, you know, be able to have a conversation, have some fucking ideas or something. I don't care working with kids, but if you're that mindset that you're not really taking this game super seriously, nah, I don't want to work with people who are not serious yet. And you have full right to, like, take as much time as you need. Play the game. Like, figure out if you really want to work here. There's no reason to rush to try to hire me for something if you ain't ready. I need people who are, like, serious and who are ready. And who are open-minded. Like, I don't know. I think I just let, like, a bunch of bad choices in. A lot of bad choices. And I was just trying to, but again, I was, like, trying to people please, you know. I don't ever work. So there's definitely like a lot of stuff that'll change. I'm just not, as much as it sounds good to me to hire somebody, I don't work well with people like that. I just don't. So it's like I don't really ever consider it. I need stuff done a certain way, and if it's not done that way, I will turn into that crazy person that everybody thinks I am. I just don't want to do that to anybody. I've always worked by myself, like not all, I did have partners, and I've thought about that too. Go find people that do this kind of work, and, see if I can find a partner, somebody that can come in. But at the same time, people don't want somebody else to be designing this stuff. They want me. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know how a way to make that feel like genuine still. That, yeah, I'm still in control. Like, I still work on the orders, but I just have help, like, designing stuff. Which it's already kind of shifted that way with mesh. I don't, unless it's a mesh logo or like a neon, I make those myself, but, most of my decor stuff, I have other people make it for me. For one thing, time. For two, I'm not skilled to make that stuff, so that part's kind of better than it used to be. I was supposed to go, smoke, you guys. What the fuck? Why am I still here? this way. Somewhat. See if I like it or not. Maybe I should just make a bunch of stuff that I don't like and just be like, here you go, what do you think about it? They'll be like, oh, perfect. I'll be like, great, I hate it. That's not going on my portfolio. Thank you. Thank you for shopping. Goodbye. What this would do here if I went. I honestly don't. I'm getting to the point where I don't like social media icons on anything because I don't think people use them. Anyways, it's a cosmetic look, but I just don't think it looks good on everything. I also don't think that looks good there either. To me, like, this order should be more like vintagey looking. I'm gonna try to find blah 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 blah. I never shut up, you're right. Hang on, I have a child outside. Hang on a second. I'm gonna take that smoke break. Give me 2 minutes. Alrighty. I was outside thinking, because you never shut up. Because you never shut up. I don't. I don't. But this is my channel. Like, sorry. If you were thinking you were coming here and I was gonna be quiet. My mind is crazy these days, I feel like. I have like a... It's running 1,000,000 miles a minute. And I was also thinking while I was out there, I wish my old self would come back a little bit. I know everybody hated my old self, but I wish I could have been like, you know, right when that guy was like, Toxxic, why you always gotta be a cunt for? I wish I'd have been like, go fuck your mom. And then I could have just muted him and... Why didn't I do that? Why did I be like, oh, you know, mute and then pissed off and like, you know, why did I walk away like that? Why didn't I just be like, channel like my inner, I don't know. Who's rude? Boston? People from Boston are rude? People from New York are rude? Why couldn't I have like channeled that person inside of, I'm not from there. I don't know why that person would be in me, but like somebody that has that kind of attitude. Like, right when he said it, and be like, yeah, well, bitch, go fuck a goat, you know? And, like, why couldn't I have just done that? Then I could have muted him and walked away and be like, aha, he's fucking a goat. Like, ugh. I hate that stuff like that actually, like, gets to me and can ruin my night, you know? Ruin your night. It's not just that. It's, like, the people, the rude people, and then it's like, oh, yeah, well... I don't like what you designed. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do it again. Oh, I don't like it again. Okay, I'll do it again. It's just like, it's all of it. So for my break, I'm doing no custom orders. I thought that maybe I would try to do like posters and stuff, but I think I'm just gonna be a little picky. I have not been picky with my clients. In the past year, I've pretty much tried to accept every single person I possibly could, but I'm gonna be a little bit picky. If it's a person that I do kind of constant work for, I might still work with them. But if it's anybody I don't know, probably gonna say no. Just until the fall, you know, and only work with the orders that are either interest me or I'm just not gonna try to accept every single person. And I'm going to try to adopt the, if you treat me like shit, I'm just going to tell you to go fuck your mom and then mute you. I don't know. I'm going to try to adopt that method because it actually made me laugh outside. I was just thinking like, how come I couldn't have just answered like that? Like the old me probably would have answered like that. Probably the old me would have fucked you up in the chat log because I was one hell of a keyboard warrior back in the day. You know what made me stop doing that? I was like, once my kids got on social media and they started fucking around with Facebook and just, you know, my kids were just all over social media. I read something one time somewhere and it said, what if your kids saw how you behaved on the internet? You know, like if you're a person that's like always ranting or you're always trying to pick fights with people or you're fighting on Facebook or wherever, Plurk, wherever. What if your kids read it? And that like scared the shit out of me because I'd be so embarrassed if my kids ever read any of the things that I was fighting with on Facebook, calling people names and just like completely roasting people on Facebook. I would be horrified. So I stopped doing that stuff. Don't get me wrong, I so want to. Hang on a second, I'm trying to get some good smellies. And my candle warmer here. Boink. I have to sit on my hands sometimes, but I don't really go chomping chomping at the bit like I used to. So I just would feel really bad if one of my kids saw that. For one, they would make fun of me, you know. They would be like, you look so stupid up there fighting for your virtual pixels. You're so dumb. Like, but at the same time, it would really be awful. Like, I was really not good. So I kind of have tried to like implement that same thing in when I answer people's IMs. Just get rid of them. Just somehow mute them, get them away from you, and don't go off on them. So that's what happened to that guy. I didn't go off on him. I just muted him. Ken said he'll go off on them, which he won't. He wouldn't. Ken would sit there and try to kill that guy with logic. Now, why would you use the word cunt? Can you explain that to me? Do we need to go and define how that's... Let's go and define that, and then you can better explain to me in what form that you...
Stop it. I do not speak like that.
Ken, when we used to go to Waterhead and you trolled people, you were like, look, hey man, and I'm just like... Your tactic of trolling people with logic is...
I do... Wait.
You were like, excuse me, let me tell you how that... Yes, yes, you did. You tried to troll people with logic.
I didn't troll people with logic.
You did.
I didn't troll them with logic. If they said something inappropriate,
so, like...
I would make them understand why they said that. That would be correct. Okay, that's what I did. I didn't troll anyone.
You did? No, I guess you weren't. They were trying to troll you.
What was I? Hey, E equals MC squared.
Yes, you were the Carlton of trolling people. The most nerdiest form of trying to troll back was logic.
No. That's not what I did.
It is what you did.
No, I made them understand.
You made them understand. That right there, you made them understand.
Yes.
A troll is trying to get a rise out of you.
It works. Many times it works. That they understood why they were wrong and apologized to me because I know all.
I honestly wish I could do this like how Ken would do it. Like if it was Ken working in Second Life and not me, if someone did that to him, he'd just be like, okay, bye, whatever. You know, he wouldn't even react. There would be no reaction. But I guess that's just Ken, because I do see men on Facebook flipping the fuck out on people for treating them like shit. Like, but then again, I know a lot of guys that they just don't react. And I wish it didn't hit me like that. I wish I could think of it like how a guy would think of it. Just be like, fuck off.
Write them a very stern letter.
Ken is just a superhuman being. That's what M says.
You make me feel angry.
Fuck you.
How dare you? Do you know who I am? You know, like that. And they'll cry probably after they read your moving words.
They'll cry?
Yes. After they read your moving words on paper.
On paper.
Yes, I replaced my sword with a pen.
Dima says, yeah, hit them with a sternly worded note card.
That's right. That's right.
I just want to be free already, you guys. I'm so ready for my vacation. And I keep saying a vacation, but I'm still going to be working. But I just don't, my vacation away from custom. Like, I just don't want to do it. All I want to do is just make pre-made stuff that I want, that I think is cute, and then I'm going to sell it to you guys. That's it. But it's all up to you to edit it. There's no editing services going with anything. Nope, I won't help you do anything. Good luck with my Photoshop file. Bye-bye. Like, that's just what I'm going to do for until I feel that I am okay to start accepting custom again. But
It looks really good.
man, it does look really good. I swear, I hope she likes it.
The rope thing, I was like, man, that's really creative and well done.
Yeah, I hope she likes it. Thank you. I think it's really cute.
Don't worry if she doesn't. I'll write her a letter.
Will you write her a sternly
I'll write
worded
her a
letter
letter.
if she doesn't like it?
Yes.
I wish I did have like a really good customer service person that was just really on top of some shit, because there's some things that I'd like to implement that I've never really had time to. I just don't have time to do it. Like, I would like to give customers, like after they've purchased a custom order, I would like to hit them back with like a full invoice and an explanation of what they're getting. So whenever I go back and I show them, they know, like what they're receiving. And like, yeah, and it maybe then explain the revision process in that invoice somehow, and just be like, whenever Toxic's done designing your order and she gives you the previews, we would like to collect a list of things that you want to see change, and you'll get free revisions in 3 rounds. I want that explained right up front. Like, I try to explain it in the consultation, but it doesn't always get said. So I want to follow up the consultation with a document with probably a note card that just outlines what they bought, how much was charged, show them what their balance is, or if they have installments, like if someone's making payments, have that actually written out. Like, I want to be a little bit, but you know what? You can also say I'm thinking too much, right? I'm overthinking it. I'm making it even more complicated.
Yep, because they'll just pay what you tell them to pay.
No, that wouldn't. I just feel like it would help, but maybe it wouldn't. Like, am I overthinking
I
it?
think that may be an overthink.
He said I'm
I
overthinking
think
it.
you write all that down and they're going to ignore it like they do everything else.
He said that I'm going to write all that down and they're going to ignore it just like everything else.
Yeah, because they ignore it all.
Because nobody reads anything and everybody ignores everything. Dear sir, in response to the inquiry made on the day of July 21st in the year of our Lord regarding the gifting of a particular set of mesh words, please kindly fuck off. Sincerely, Toxic.
And there's your letter.
I'm saving this. I have to save it.
Fuck the hell off.
I love you, Dima. You're the best. I'm going to put that in my good vibes folder. Am I the only person in Second Life who reads anything? I think so. Because I know Ems don't read everything. She said it before. I don't read shit either. Well, I mean, if it's important to me, like an event note card, yeah, I read the fuck out of that stuff. But, like, there's some stores that send me note cards all the time, and I don't read none of that shit. But if I don't read nothing, I'm not that type of person that's gonna contact the store owner. Like, no. I will never contact the store owner unless the item is broken and they're getting ripped the fuck off. Like, like if a fat pack is in the demo, I'll contact a store owner for that. But to like complain or whatever, no. I don't complain to anybody. If I bought something and say, for instance, it doesn't work for me, I might, like a HUD, I'll probably IM them and just say, I don't know if it's me, HUD's not working, Second Life sucks, again, I don't know if it's me. Like, I might say that, but yeah. I don't like contacting. I mean, look, I've played Second Life for 12 years and I've only contacted Truth 10 times. How many times have you tried to contact him? Probably a lot. He doesn't never answer. So it's like, okay, this is my to-do list of things to work on for my foreseeable future in Second Life. Stop answering IMs. That's so hard though. I don't know if I can commit to stop answering IMs. Well, Yeah, stop answering IMs and then just leave a note on the profile that says you have to leave me a note card, and don't just leave a note card saying hi. Like, I'm not answering anybody else that just says hi. If you don't state your business in my box or in my note card, I'm not going to contact you back, period. Just leave it at that, and then maybe that'll stop some of the King Kevins. And then channel my inner Boston personality that we're just going to make up because one needs to be inserted in my life. And, you know, if I get attacked verbally or in text, you just tell them to go fuck a goat and you mute them. And then see how that goes. Yeah, who just says hi and doesn't say anything else? That's so weird. I don't know why they're doing that. I'm getting a lot of, like, highs, too. You remember whenever people used to do this to see if you're online? Remember they were like that? They put a period and just to see if you popped up online or not. That was like before they pretty much made us force to tell if we're online or offline. I think some people do it so you don't know what they want and will respond, and then they're all like, hey, you want to be in my event? I don't know why they do it. I don't know. I can't get with the people who are still like IMing me to see if I want to be in their event, and I always reply back, my stores are closed. And they're like, oh, you weren't the person we were trying to contact anyways, because they're over at their damn store and they're just clicking on shit. So they end up clicking on me because I probably created whatever mesh piece in their store. I wish I would have done all of that shit on a different account. I really do. I'm so stupid for making mesh stuff on Toxxic Rhiannyr. Why did I do that? I should have done that on a fucking account that I don't care about. So then that account would just get all of those nonsense ass IMs. That's annoying. Okay, where... I really want to, like, stop working on this. Hang on a second. I don't know how I did this. Copy. That is not what that looks like. Let's see. Let's copy. Okay, maybe... What are we doing? Toxxic. What are you doing? Let's do this and do this. You guys' messages are getting blocked. Hang on. I'm going to see if I can turn that off. Hang on. How do you manage moderators, participants, toggle timestamps, send feedback? Let's manage moderators. I wonder if moderators can say whatever they want. My current moderators are Bubbles and Ken. But let's... How do you add people? One sec, I've gotten sidetracked. Put the, what does it say? Paste the URL of the user to add as a moderator. How do you do that? It doesn't give you that information. Hold on. Copy link address. Okay. I'm putting Dima and Ems as moderators, so now y'all are all in trouble. I think both of you would know if I wanted someone to get the hell out of my channel, so you have free reign to do whatever. But the Ems, though, is not coming up. If I can get you added, for some reason, like, your thing's not popping up. There's somebody, like, Second Life rant from 4 years ago. Isabel Sharon. I should watch that and see what she's ranting about 4 years ago. I bet it's similar shit to what I rant about still happening. Yeah, for some reason, yeah, you can't be found. So I don't think it'll let... I have to pull your URL for your YouTube, and when I type in the M's, just like how your name is here, nothing pops up for me to copy. So, I don't think it'll let me do it. These users can remove comments which will appear in your held for review page and can also moderate your live chat messages. Oh, have fun. If you can see the comments and get rid of them, oh my god. There's some really bad ones back there. Let me type this in and see if anything pops up. No. It's just not gonna find you. It's just like you be a ghost. Oh, fuck. I lost. Oh. No. I lost Dima too. Hang on. How did I... What the fuck is this? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look through this because... See how I turn that, like, curse filter off for you guys, because that's annoying. I thought I could do it through this little, I thought I could do it through this little, like, it's got little 3 squares or whatever up there. Hang on, maybe I can. Let me look down for advanced settings. I need, like, chat filters to be turned off. Upload defaults, permissions, manage permissions. Well, let's see what this is. No, that's not what I wanted. Community, defaults. Okay. Comments on your channel. Hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. I'm just going to open allow all comments. Hold potentially... Oh. Okay, hold potentially bad comments for review, but it says here live chat. So now you guys should be able to curse all you want. Unless it, like, happens on the next stream. Like, the next stream will be fixed. They just sent those invitations to anyone they see with a name, anything at an event. I can be trusted with the ban hammer. I'm gonna bring down the hammer on bitches. Aha! There you go. Look, you have a little... you have a little wrench next to your name. Does that mean you're gonna... Did you put that on there? Or does that mean that you're gonna bring down the hammer? It works. I'm sad that it can't have M's on there. I don't know why it's... I don't know why it's not pulling you up. I mean, you have to have a channel in order to talk on YouTube, right? Like, don't you have to have a channel? Yeah, she's gonna smack people with that wrench. Y'all better watch out. Did you hide yourself? Or like, do you have another, I put my chat URL in the chat. Where? Up here, or you, like, IM'd me somewhere? Did you say you did do it, or you're going to do it? Oh, this is pissing me off. Why is this not, like... Oh, great. Now, now my stream doesn't allow URLs. So, just, can you, if you're in World or on Discord, can you just send it to me like that? Or on Facebook, can you just IM me it, and then I'll plug it in and see if it works? Maybe. Meow. Thank you. Meow. So weird. All right. Okay, let's go up here to manage moderators. There she is. There you go. Try it. Test it out. Test your new wings out. Oh my god, what? How did this switch? Where's my music? Oh, we're listening to Skrillex now for the next hour. Great, there goes monetization right out the window. I'm just gonna leave this, guys. It's just an unpacker, right? I don't have to, like, make fucking Mona Lisa out of an unpacker head. Hang on, my cat fur child wants out. 1 second. I'm back. I want to go have another puff as well. You guys are funny. I must save this as well. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Where am I at here? Alright, Unpacker Head was supposed to have landmarks. We're just going to tell her it didn't look good, so we didn't put them on there. Texture Head, 2 sections, 10 textures, 10 texture options each, multiple pages, and she also wanted social media on this, which could go on the side or something like that. I'll offer that up as an idea. I still don't think it's necessary. It just doesn't look good with this, you know? It doesn't look good with this theme to me. So, we'll see what she says about that. Let's see, what else is on the order? I need to look at this the other way. I know. I don't even have, like, HUDs usually active on my screen. Like, I have them on, but I have them turned off usually. Like, I don't right now, but I'm usually walking around like that with them off of my screen. So if I'm unpacking things, I don't even see your unpacker at all. I'll just like attach it, and then if it doesn't automatically unpack, I just go in and like right click and click it and then have it unpack. I don't never look at unpacker HUDs, but people are like super all about their unpacker heads these days. I have some really good ideas for ones that I would like to make with my ideas. Not your ideas, my ideas. I think people will really like the shit that I'm about to start releasing, to be honest. Alright, now I need to make a vendor ad, yay, and a marketplace ad. But I don't... I honestly don't remember what the directions for that. So oh my gosh. There's nothing. There's no like I thought this store was already open. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a new brand. Must be a new brand. Okay. I don't even know if she's making clothes. Let me see if I can find this person. Great. Oh, here she is. Oh, she's playing Call of Duty. I'm like, excuse me, can you stop killing people for a moment? Oh, hold on. One moment, let me get you some pictures. Only one is under my brand name. Let me look at these. Oh, so it's clothing. Okay. Oh, hang on. Okay. Let's see here. She's gonna need that size of a vendor ad. How did you do that? I get people clicking the made HUD and unpacking all. Oh, I forgot how. Thank you. I think it is a rebrand. I think she's completely switching names now that I am looking at this. You're going to probably start to have to pay attention to unpacker HUDs because people are starting to do the unpacker HUD has the body sizes. So you click which body size you want to unpack. So it's not gonna, that's gonna start happening a lot more often. I've got so many requests for it. So unpackers are probably gonna start being the main, a good like attention focus in the not so distant future. Because I think Sinful's already doing it. And I've seen a couple of other places that I don't remember right off the top of my head that they did it like that. So, I'm not reading what you guys are talking about. I have the empty unpacker, and is that what that unpacker does? I would just put unpack scripts in every single little block. But he actually has something that is like scripted to do that. Look, I'm stoned, bitch. I'm not sitting here reading everything that you guys are saying. I'm like skimming over what you're saying and then commenting. Oh, it gives you stats. Bruh. Really? Okay. Well, then there you go. Maybe that's something I should go buy so I can be prepared for it, because then I could make pre-made HUDs that are offering something like that. Interesting. Okay, this is not what I wanted to do. I don't know why I made it like that. Oh. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. I need to buy the pixel texture HUD system as well, because people want tutorials on that, and I guess I'm like the only person that might make a tutorial for it, so that's been on the to-do list for like years, bro. You do have pixel? Yeah, I need to go ahead and get it and then figure it out, make some really cool shit with it, and do tutorials for it. That's like one of the biggest things that I get questions for is Bosch, and I always tell people, don't use Bosch. Those videos are hella old. Like, I feel like, however, I don't want to take them down because I feel like that they're good information sources on like just being a creator in Second Life, period. And I also kind of feel like if you're a new person to scripting, it may be better to learn on that way, but maybe not. Maybe I don't know. I have contemplated maybe taking those videos down because it's very outdated, and I don't tell people to go buy Bosch anymore. I tell people to go buy Pixel. Okay. Yeah. It's on the to-do list of things. I love this song. I'm trying to get back to it so I can turn it up. Where's that screen?
Make some noise for Sandy right now!
I love this song. 1 second. Pause.
I'll forget your name, you become strange.
Here, you guys want to see it? Hey, I wish I was there. Those people look like they're having hella fun back in 2015. I always listen to that car when I had the Malibu. This video hits in my Malibu, but the Equinox we just got does not have a good stereo system in it, so we're gonna have to put something better in it. It was like every time that part hits, I'm like, oh yeah, turn it up, baby. I wish I had better ideas for fucking vendor ads, man. I don't have any good ideas for vendor ads, yet people keep making me do them. Odie, are you okay? Sound like someone is throwing up. Where's the color? Celestia. It's hard for me to make these things look good with no picture. But if you can imagine her picture being there. This does not look right. Let's see, she puts the product name, but she usually puts her logo over here, so we'll try to put it there. Picture, and then she puts like body sizes. I need like a Let me see if I can find it. I know I have some. I need like a cutout of a dress. I think Vision gave me. Vision. Was it Vision? Somebody gave me cutouts of their... Where the fuck? I hate when... Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna use her stuff as an example, right? Because this is all I got. I don't have these things anymore. Obviously, this is not Vision. Just an example. But this is how she does her vendor ads, I mean, with her last store. So I'm just gonna put them in there for... So I can scale this and try to make it pretty. You know what sounds good right now? Probably because I've been smoking all day, but I want a fucking Subway sandwich. But I have, I can't get it because I got food coming. I'm waiting for Walmart to deliver food. The Subway sandwich sounds so good right now. Oh, is this the one? Let's see. I should probably do this myself, like have these kind of graphics just ready to go, but I mean, for the vendor, fuck man, you don't necessarily have to do it. I mean, that's cute if they were all different colors. I don't personally like this style of vendor ad. Like, I don't really think it has to be this intense, like to have this much stuff on it. It would be okay for me, like, to see the colors somehow, like if you were to paste like this, like your HUD or whatever into it. Ooh, this is much more copper. How did that happen? What is happening here? Like, where is it? Got a color problem happening. Logo design. What is going on here? I just told them that I wanted Subway, but I was like, we have a truck. I mean, not a truck, but our order's coming. You ate already? Oh, yeah, you ate the curry. You ate the curry, like, right when I woke up. Then he's like, do you want to eat curry? I'm like, no, I literally just opened my eyes. I don't want to eat curry. Let me close some of this stuff because I'm seeing like the wrong colors. Jalapeno thingies. Oh, my olives. No, now I'm good for now. Yeah, I'll probably eat when I go off stream. What am I doing? What is this? A vendor ad? You would think this drop is amazing. I don't know. I was expecting a completely different drop than that. That went on for like forever. Alright, let's get all this open and see what the fuck is fucked up. Because something's not right. No! Vendor ad. Hang on. So the sun is coming in my window and I just cannot see this monitor to fucking save my life. They tilt up a little bit? They do. Okay, this is the color I want this to be. But this does not look the same. I wish you guys could see how close I am up to my monitor. That does not look right to me. It's a weird color in my room right now though, so maybe I should just not fuck with it, cause it might be fine. It needs to be more like, oh my god, my fur kids! Does anybody want fur kids? Cause mine are like driving me loco today. I'm good. Having 2 toothless blonde pugs is enough for me. Oh my god. Bless your heart with that. What are the other bodies people wear now? I don't even know anymore. Is hourglass still a thing, or is that completely out the window? That's another thing too. I can definitely say that it is kind of taking a negative. It's kind of negative not having stores in Second Life, because I'm not able to keep up with what's going on, you know, and it's like I kind of need to know like the bodies, all the heads, like I kind of need to keep in the know, because I'm gonna have to continue designing like appliers and stuff for them, and if it keeps changing, like new ones keep coming out and I'm not up on game, that could be bad for me. Oh no, a commercial, no! Hang on a second. Did that turn it up too? It needs to be turned up. And the next one over. Okay. Yeah, so I have been kind of thinking maybe I should have something in world that I kind of do. Oops, excuse me. I'm forced to play with. I did not mean to burp in you guys' ear. That was gross. Something that I should play with every once in a while so I can keep up to date, you know, with what designers need and what they're doing, and, you know, I'm kind of feeling a little bit behind. Everything is still a thing because too many people refuse to change. Not for the big guys. I still have hourglass. Not for the big guys. I still have hourglass and then I'll learn to rig. I shall never change my HG body. I have Legacy on. I quit Hourglass like over a year ago. She does do that, and then she takes pictures and she posts it on Facebook of her wearing some fucking old ass shit. She's an old school beat. Let's see, probably texture HUD driven or like something, I don't know. See, like right now I'm kind of like struggling on what to put as far as like just sample text because I haven't made clothes in a long time. Texture HUD driven. Please demo, I guess. Used to be like secondhand nature to me, so there is kind of a downside to not having your stores in world. That I don't know if I'm gonna do something about it. I'm just saying that I'm just saying that I kind of get it. Like I'm getting bad. I don't know. Just I'm getting out of date. Like I kind of feel like things are coming out and I'm not really like up on it. Like I should have known already about that unpacker, you know? That's kind of has a lot to do with like the job that I do, and I didn't know anything about it, so I kind of feel like maybe I have to open something so I can stay in the know. So out of my businesses, the only one that I care about is Vendetta. I don't care about Paper Crowns anymore, so it would be Vendetta making a comeback. It's the coolest of my stores, and it's the one that most goes along with where I'm going, like where I'm kind of gonna think I'm gonna be heading to in the foreseeable future. I want to do more work for creators, but not so much on a custom level. I'm gonna start doing like the pre-made stuff, but you know, with having the event booths, you know, that's pretty close to creator focused. I want to be creator focused. I'm not working for the regular residents of Second Life. Like, I want to make things that creators can use. So Vendetta is the closest store that I have for that. So that'll be the one that'll come back. I'm on a homestead right now. And with me gonna take a cool down on custom for a bit, I'm gonna have to just pop it up on the homestead and probably open it. Maybe I'll get another homestead. I don't really want to go back to a full region just yet. If I was doing like solid customs again, I would maybe go back to full region. What's the matter? Are you crying? Come here. Oh, what's the matter? Do you want to come meow for everybody? With your sweet little meow. Oh, just want to beat the crap out of him. Okay, that's my first idea. If I had a vendor, if I had a picture, her pictures are kind of standard looking, you know, 2 models. Let me see if I have anything from Alter Ego still. Any pictures I could throw in there? I miss my avatar when I look like this. Ugh, I miss these avatars. Ugh. They were probably Maitreya body on both of them. And then Catwa heads. And I just miss the way they look. They're my babies. My babies. I miss you so much. And I put this on like not that long ago. I put the head back on. Like I think I had a folder for all of this and I put it all back on. I look nothing like this. Nothing like this. No matter what I did, I could not get my girls back. I looked weird after staring at this mug for so long, you know? Ozzy, you are gonna get squirted. Hey, no sir. No sir. No sir. Don't be over there trying to dig shit out because you're mad that I won't let you outside. Don't do that. Yeah, I miss my girls, man. This was like my favorite look. And I always felt like no matter what I put on, I looked good. I could put anything on and it looked awesome with that avatar. So, I miss it. But that's Katwa and Maitreya. And I don't wear either of those things anymore. Look, man, bitches was cute. It was cute, man. Sometimes I miss, like, doing clothing. Texturing clothing. Sometimes I wish I had a little something I could go, look at her face, man. We was cute. Oh well. I don't know though. So that's essentially what her vendor ad kind of looked like, but like now it's redone with this. I think it'd be cute if there were like stars in the corner. Ozzy, why do you want to go outside so bad? Aw, are you just gonna sit there and meow sweet? He's meowing so quiet and so sweet. He's really trying to turn up the charm. Oh, mommy, but I'm cute. Mommy. Mommy. Hey. I'm trying to be quiet so he'll meow for you. I'm trying to think, should I put something where like it's like a textured look? I got the hiccups. Adds a little something, something, something. This is not my favorite. This one is my favorite. So I can show those as examples, I guess. Be like, here's your here's your vendor ad, your photo, and there's your your clothes that are in there. So that'll show all of that fits. I'm just wondering, where is the texture HUD? I was gonna do something different. I could probably implement that here. Product name. I need to go get more weed because I'm like coming down again. That's kind of the bad thing about this stuff is that I feel like it doesn't last for very long. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I mean, look, this stuff that I put in here, I always tell people, it doesn't have to stay this way. I'm just having fun, kind of, and just showing like an example of how you could lay it out. You don't have to lay it out like that. Like, once you get your files from me, you can do whatever you want. Everything has a PSD. So if, you know, obviously when I give her this file, these are not going because it's from a different store. But this just shows, like, this kind of content can fit in this box. When she opens the file, it'll probably be more like this, you know, and then without this picture too. So this is what her vendor ad layout looks like, you know. It doesn't start coming together until you put all your pieces to it, right? So I'm going to put this in side panel. Go in side panel. Border. Like, you should either double click that and put her picture in there, like, and just throw this in there. You could just resize it just like that, right? And then if you press Control Save, it'll do a little save thing and replaces the picture. Like, let me do that again because I kind of fucked that up. Hang on a second. I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna have to teach people how to do this, so I'm just gonna do it. Let's see. Double click the vendor photo, it pops this up, right? That was the last picture that we used. If you just drag and drop a picture, you resize it to the palette here, the screen, and you press Control Save. You go back to the original, and then there it is. It put it inside this for you. And it's all like aspect ratio, everything is set because I did that like at the very beginning. So the way you would do that, because I know somebody's going to ask, just make like a white box, just like this, like however you want it to be positioned. Like if you want it to have like a little bit of a bleed, like this would be, you know, a little bit of extra space for you to play with. You just line it up just perfect like that. And it's see this little box here? It's called Smart Object Box. If you just double click this, oh, I'm sorry. I think you have to rasterize it and then convert it again. So convert it to Smart Object. So now when you double click it, it will open up your empty box in a different tab. Then you would just slide your picture in, resize it to the size of the box, press Control S. That saves it. And then there it is. Does that make sense? I hope so. I'll probably do a tutorial on it anyways because I've been using smart objects a lot lately. So now when we double click it, that picture pops up. You could do that with anything, with any shape. Anything. Any layer, rather. I could do it to this one, convert to smart object, and then double click it. And then that's the texture that's on that layer, just like that. You could do anything with it. You could fill it however you wanted. If you press Control Save and you go back, then it's fixed like that on your, and it's all like the same proportion and everything. So that's smart objects, working with smart objects. You can just back up if you don't like what you ended up doing a setting for. So I think that's pretty cute as far as like vendor ads. I'm just gonna save it, and I'm gonna make like a couple blink versions maybe, so she can see. Take the side panel out and my mugs. Now, like, since that's the actual texture, I should probably just duplicate it and make it white so she can just see how it's set up. So there's an empty version. Marketplace ad though. I also did that for Vision. Let me go grab this, like an example picture from that. Marketplace graphics? Yeah, so something like this, but matches the ad. Or matches her stuff, so 1024 by 1024. I'm gonna just do 2048 because I'm making everything big. It probably have to be resized for SL. This cat has lost his damn mind. Ozzy? Hey, psst. Give me a moment. I'm gonna find out where he wants to go. These boys are so needy. So let's see. Could just needs to be a rectangle. What now? I just got up and let you out. What do you want now? Ozzy. Why are you being a bitch? He's like, how dare you, mother? Call me a bitch for no reason. I kind of feel like 2 of these need to be made. Let's do... I'm gonna do one that has a light background, then one that has a dark background. Because I think it's good to have variety. So we'll just do that. Like I have a dark mode and a light mode. Ooh. I just thought of something. Ooh, I better write that down. Where's my phone? Wait a second. Where's my notes? Uh-huh. I actually like that. So... I've also been kind of thinking because I want to explore. Yeah, I want to explore other marketplaces with graphic design stuff. So, but I'm trying to decide, like, should I... Because outside of Second Life, Toxic Rhiannyr doesn't mean anything to anybody, you know? TR doesn't mean anything to anybody. I mean, I could go forward operating as TR for, like, real-life content. But I'm wondering if I should, like, come up with another company name to do all the online stuff with. Or should I keep it, like, Toxxic? I've been Toxxic for... let's see. Since after my son was born is whenever I took on the name Toxxic. So he was born in 2003. And that's when Toxxic was born. So I've been running with that name for a really long time. It absolutely does not mean have anything to do with the meaning of what the children these days use Toxxic for. That's not what my name is about. It just so happens that I am a toxic person, but that's not where it stems from. So I've been also contemplating, like, should I come up with a different name that I run these other businesses from. And I have, like, names that I like that I might want to run with and, like, actually keep. But it's kind of a struggle, too, to think about because I've been Toxic for so long. Do you really let that alias go? Or it just so happens it just worked perfectly with SL, you know? And I had no idea whenever I started Second Life that I would even have staged, you know? So I just named myself what I usually am called and just left it at that. But I'm just wondering, like, if I take my business and stuff to these other platforms, if I should stay being Toxic or go, like, start fresh. Kind of maybe, in a sense, kill the Toxic word. Like, maybe it's time for that to go away and start something, like a new chapter. Keep Toxic, obviously. It works in Second Life for all Second Life content. That would obviously be sold by that avatar and run underneath that name. But it just doesn't make sense. I'd have to constantly explain what that means to, like, real life people. And so let me tell you what, that freaking sucks. I was talking to my neighbor last night trying to explain, like, my name and why I would do that to myself. And I was just like, it's not what it, like, means now. It was different. Yeah, I don't know what I want. Because there's, like, pros and cons to that. Do I want people to be able to research the name and see the last 20 some odd years of work? Do they care to see that much work? Like, I don't know, you know. I can always Yeah, I don't know. It's hard because I don't want people to be like, oh, that's not you. That's not your paper trail of work. How would I be able to prove that, you know? But these online marketplaces make it to where I don't really have to talk to the customer. The person who downloads the content, I don't think I'll ever have contact with them. I don't know how they actually go about servicing people if like those folks just end up contacting the website itself. Like I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that goes down. That's like research that I'm gonna have to do. But I just said dark mode. And I was thinking dark room. I mean, dark room is used, it's really used a lot because of photography and stuff like that. I literally am sitting in a dark room most of the time. But dark mode could even be used. I think I've even used that before. Hang on a second. Why does this sound so familiar? Like, I feel like I've... what the hell am I doing? Didn't I use that for something? I've come up with so many companies, guys, that never actually launched in Second Life. There's hundreds, probably, of companies that I've made, but I never launched. And boom, bitch! I knew that was familiar to me for some reason. I called these vendor ads dark mode. And like I did everything like in black and stuff. I kind of dig it. Dark mode. Dark mode. You might see that be something of my creation at some time. I wrote it down to further think about it. Because I was thinking about this stuff the other night, and I'm like, you know, if I open something else in Second Life, do I want to give it a new name, or do I just want to like reopen one of the things they already have? My brain never stops. My brain never stops. Like I'm constantly thinking about this shit all the time. How do I get better? How do I expand on this? How do I make more money? How do I make more money and not work as so fucking hard? Like that. That's usually the... Oh my goodness, sir. What does Ozzy want? What? What? Did you hear him? This may be even cuter if it's like bigger. No, it's not cuter if it's bigger. I'm gonna use this again. Oh, no, I'm not too small. Aussie Lynn, you are being something else today. You are being something else. I wonder if I can make it look like a straight up shadow box. Like, let me see if I can find. Now he wants outside. Jesus Christ, like I have to keep getting up for you. He's like having a baby. 1 second. God damn it. You are being awful. Well, you are. Yes, you are. Yes. Come here. You want to go outside? He just argued with me. Did you hear that back talk? Let's look up a shadow box. How would I do that like 2D though? I'm trying to think. Like maybe like this? Probably. Oh my god, here he comes. Coming in here to meow at me again. This guy's crazy. That would be cute if she had her stuff cut out like that. And from the reference photos, it does look like that. That actually looks like it's laying in a box. That would actually be really cute if she did it like that. That would be our marketplace ad. So that would be the color that you click on. That's cute, I think. Could even take it a step further and put like, how could we do that? Do like fabric? Fabric. Free pick. Started putting watermarks over everything, and I'm like, I can't like quickly just grab it and copy anymore. I have to download the damn file. Graphic designer problems. Ozzy. You could be like, maybe he just wants your attention, but he doesn't. He's not. My cats are not those kind of cats that love being loved, you know? So oh, you know what I bet he wants? The C word. Cookies. I bet you anything that's what they're trying to get. He's trying to get from me. Because he's not satisfied with anything that I'm giving him. So he wants cookies. Why would you be bothering me so much? He wants drugs. Maybe that too. Drugs. He wants drugs. Is it time for kitty crack, Ozzy? He's like, this bitch thought I wanted to go outside. It's hot out here. hungry. My stomach is like burr, 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 burr. I love the shadow. That would be a really freaking cute vendor ad for Marketplace. I'll pitch the idea and see what she thinks. Could be cute. If her pictures of her clothing are that cute, like these are adorable. I should make more of that kind of stuff too, like hangers and different display things. I have lots of plans. Lots and lots of plans. Could make different color if you wanted. I'm such a geek, but look at this. Like, what if it was like... There's like a little card in there, and it just sat like... That would be cute. If she gets it. So, I'll use that as an example. Where are you going? What are you doing? He's just... so weird guy. Ken's a weird guy. I'll throw it up as an example. We'll see what we catch with it. See if she sees my vibes. Or if I'm way off. Like as usual. Groceries. 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 What? Well, you can deal with it, right? You can deal with the groceries. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to give me like 5. I'm gonna go get the groceries in because they're delivering right now. So, take a break. Be right back. Yeah. I'll leave you with Skrillex. Sorry if an ad pops up.
swing some different cages, so you.
I know, rude, right? Y'all are probably like, that's a great song, and she just cut it. How dare her? I'm gonna go ahead and cut stream because the groceries are here, and I'm gonna have to go in there and put them all up. Like I ordered a fuck ton of stuff, so when I get back to the computer, I'll pop back up. But it might be like 30 minutes, so I'm not gonna make you guys wait on here for 30 minutes. I'm just gonna go ahead and go. Okay, thanks for hanging out. I'll be